台湾对于是否开放含瘦肉精的美国牛肉进口是闹得沸沸扬扬。加州选出的联邦众议员、现任众院外交委员会贸易小组主席，同时也是亚太小组成员的Ed Royce在我们的专访中说，这主要是蒙大拿等农业州议员所关切的议题。他了解这个问题的敏感性，并且提及可以以贸易互惠的角度来看待议题。
A couple of weeks ago, I held a hearing, Why Taiwan Matters. And the subject of that hearing was to focus on the trade relationship with Taiwan. And the point you've just made is the big confrontational issue. Because in Taiwan, the feeling about beef is very much alike with respect to the feeling in South Korea about the importation of American beef. If you'll remember, that was an issue that, whereas it may not be such a big issue to me, it is a big issue to the senior senator from Montana, who is on the committee on the Senate side. Now, I chair the subcommittee that has responsibility over trade and foreign affairs. So as we pushed this issue of a trade bill, a free trade agreement with Taiwan, we're getting pushed back in the Senate over this beef issue. And my hope is that we can resolve it as we ultimately resolved it with respect to the chorus legislation between Korea and the United States. That's our effort. I think it's important for Taiwan to reach this accord with the United States because it will be a win-win, certainly for us in California, because it will generate more economic activity. Tariffs will go down in Taiwan on our manufactured goods that we put into the market and our agricultural products. And likewise, it will benefit Taiwan's exports here in the United States as well.
Is Taiwan real important meat market for American product?
Well, it is one important market, but as you know, our trading between the United States is increasingly moving away from Europe and to Asia. So with respect to trade between China and the United States and Taiwan and Korea, this is very much on the upswing. And so it is an important export market for U.S. beef project.
众院外交委员会贸易小组主席，同时也是亚太小组成员的Ed Royce，对于美中人民币议题有相当乐观的期待。
The exchange rate of the Chinese currency, as you know, is one that the international community feel is undervalued. And I think we can expect that value to rise in the future because of the pressure that other trading partners are putting on China right now. I think what we're trying to do right now is to bring diplomacy into play. And so you see our U.S. Treasury Secretary and other government officials in negotiations, in meetings with Chinese officials, explaining the consequences of the trade imbalance that we feel partly comes from the valuation of the currency and how a change in that valuation could bring about better trading relations, not just with the United States, but as you know, across Asia and in Europe, there is this same feeling on the undervaluation.
联邦众议员每2年面对新的挑战，加上这一次是经历10年一度的选区重划 ，Ed Royce 由原来的40选区转战选区重划后的新39选区。选区内除了原有的富勒敦市，还包括哈冈、罗兰冈以及核桃市、钻石巴市。被问到是否了解各个新移民群体的需要， Ed Royce 这样看。
Because there are different perspectives within the Taiwanese American community, as you know. There are different factions, different perspectives of how best in foreign affairs to get stability and peace and within the Chinese community as well, the broader Chinese community. There are different perspectives. My approach to this is, first of all, to be informed. Second, to always advocate for engagement, because as long as we're engaged, as long as we're in negotiations, as long as diplomacy is the overriding concern that we bring, we have the best possible chance of resolving these issues to everyone's mutual benefit in a way that keeps things stable.
除了刚刚看到共和党籍联邦众议员 Ed Royce 转战新的39选区，另外民主党方面哈冈华裔教委陈介飞已经宣布投入这个选区的选举。任何与选举相关的报道，我们会在往后新闻中继续关心。先休息一会，稍待是气象和体育。